Hey everybody, Matt here. Today is part one of my review for this new holster I got from CROSSBREED. This is the Nate Tactical, and I did get it with the optional wing on it. This is to fit my Heckler & Koch VP9 A1K. Yes, I know that's a mouthful. So I've purchased the Nate Tactical holsters from CROSSBREED before. I have one for my Smith & Wesson Shield Plus, and it works fantastic. I really like it. That's why I went back to them for this holster. Now, I just got this a couple days ago, and I have an issue, and this is why this is part one of my video. The issue is the fitment. Okay, so when I put the firearm in the holster, if you can see, that's an immediate tight fit around the frame towards the top there. It's already touching both sides, and I noticed that when I insert it, it's very tough to get it inserted all the way. Yes, you hear the click, but that took a good amount of force. And if you notice that I have my retention screws backed out so much that the mod wing actually moves, and I'm afraid of backing them out even more. I noticed that after inserting the firearm and removing it, see, it's very, very tough to remove right now. But I did start to notice that I was seeing slight wear marks on the serrations here where it was touching the inside of the holster. Luckily, it hasn't rubbed off any of the finish, but I could tell that there were certain marks there. And not only that, but there was material from the inside of the holster left over, which means these serrations were scraping the inside of the holster. So I sent them an email letting them know what was going on. Immediately the next morning, I get an email return from them, from the customer service, I'm assuming. They said, hey, we're going to remake it. We're going to send you a new holster. We'll send you a label, send that one back. So I'm currently waiting the new holster. So far, the response was immediate, fantastic there. When I get the new holster, I'll make a new update to the video. Okay, here we are 6 days later. I have my replacement holster. This is the old one. I did move the wing over to the new holster already. And when I insert the firearm, it goes in much more smooth, much easier. So they definitely changed the design. Again, this is the old one, and it's rubbing right there. It's not even inserted all the way. It gets stuck right there. And it was rubbing against the barrel. The slide rather. So this one fits a whole lot better. I don't see any issues. No material was coming off from the holster like the first version, this one. Now, me personally, I love the Ulti clips, so I'm going to end up putting the Ulti clip on here instead of this mono clip. And then just so you guys can see, this is my VP9 Tactical. Most of the VP9s should fit in the same holsters as long as the bottom is cut out there. Except for the SK. I don't know about the SK. I don't know if the SK will also fit in the other holsters, but the long, the match, the original VP9, the A1F, and the A1K should all fit in the same holsters. Again, as long as there's a cutout here on the bottom, especially if you have a threaded barrel, you'll need that. So anyhow, that's my review on the CROSSBREED Nate Tactical Executive Holster for the Heckler & Koch VP9 A1K. Very happy with the customer service. Again, they reached out to me immediately the next day. They had it shipped within like a couple days and in my hands within 6 days. And that's also including the weekend. So take out Sunday, 5 days. Am I happy? Absolutely. Now, there's one other thing that you should know about shopping for any holster before you commit to buying. And I've said this before in other videos, is the shipping price. So just be aware. Again, this is up to you to decide on if this is a make it or break it deal. But they do kind of pad their shipping a little bit. I believe I got charged. I'm in Arizona. They're in Missouri. I got charged $9 to ship this USPS Ground Advantage. $9. Not even priority, and they probably cost them because I own a business and I ship all around the world actually, so I know shipping prices, and it probably cost them more like $5 to ship it, so they did tack on a little extra. I was okay paying it because there are other manufacturers out there. I'm not going to name any names, but G-Code that wants to charge like $20 for shipping. And I don't even believe that's next day. I'm never going to pay $20 to ship a holster unless it is next day air. But again, you do you. You're the consumer. It's your money, so make the best educated decision. Very happy with CROSSBREED. Thank you very much. I got to send this old one back. They sent me a prepaid mailer to send it back in, so I don't even have to pay return shipping. All right, if you made it to the end, I appreciate you watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the stuff. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. I got to go. Bye.